I'm here with Dan Cassie, your 2020 NMCA Muscle Car Nationals World Champion in the MagnaFuel Open Comp category. Dan, I understand you had a very interesting year. So apparently 3 weeks before the season opener, you broke a crank, and it was almost a miracle that you were able to get there. Tell us about that.
Well, I broke the crank at a bracket race 3 weeks before the race, our first race. Rob Reynolds over at Space Coast, he called me up, said get the motor out, get it to him. He's on the other side. I had a rental car. I went and grabbed the engine puller, pulled it out that morning, had it to him that night in the SUV rental car. And the Wednesday before the race, he said, come over and pick it up. It's all done. And I had to fly down from Connecticut to do it and get it and bring it back.
Yeah, world championships are not easy, and it takes a village. There's a lot of people helping.
Oh,
so I
absolutely.
understand. So now you won the Atlanta event, and then you had several runner-ups after that.
Yes.
It was a hard-fought battle. What can you say about your fellow competitors in MagnaFuel Open Comp?
They're the greatest guys. Everyone, I know, it's just everyone was really friendly, welcoming. Since I'm a new guy on the block, kind of thing.
When you come to a race, you got to expect to go rounds. If you want to get in the winner's circle to win a championship, you got to do well pretty much all events.
Absolutely. I kind of failed at St. Louis a little bit, but after that, I kind of kept tuning the car every round. Every time I went down the track, I was trying to get that light a little better, because I'm still foot braking the car in a pro tree. So it's a little difficult along the way. Until our last qualifier, I was 30 red every run just about. So I just threw the kitchen sink at it, said slow it down. It slowed down. And, I woke up every morning about 4:30 in the morning this weekend.
Now, Dan, obviously winning a world championship takes a lot of help from family, friends, crew members, people like that. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
There is actually a long list. I wrote it down a little bit. My girlfriend Megan, Nelson Belot up in New England. I actually broke a motor last fall. I actually destroyed a head, and he fixed it in one day. That was a big deal. Rob Reynolds, Space Coast, he got the motor going. Justin Brusso, he's kind of like a teammate with me. And when I decided to start going deep in this, I had to reach out to him. He told me how to get that car to go deep and everything, the adjustments, because he does it all the time. Tony Jarvis, he let me borrow some parts to keep me going. That was a big deal, and he's a good buddy. Greg Bagnell, which he's a local racer, used to race this, and he gave me a lot of advice along the way. Charlton Performance, when I broke the car, and I called them up when I needed a part, they would get it the next day, no questions asked. My buddy Steve Caltera, VP Fuel Rep up in New England, he makes sure I get all of my fuel to go here. I used 40 gallons this weekend, so that's a lot of fuel. Obviously my family, a lot more friends, the racers back at home. They're the ones that make me better, because they're the ones that push me and make me have to take that stripe really tight every time. A lot of stuff. The crew, NMCA crew, they put a lot of long hours in here, all the tracks. It's a big commitment for them too, just as much as us. And, that's about it.
That's a lot of support.
That's
a lot of great people.
Absolutely. Couldn't do it without them.
And there you have it. Dan Cassie, our 2020 MagnaFuel Open Comp World Champion.